Bienvenidos amigos de YouTube a una nueva entrevista, una entrevista que nos va a llevar a los noventas porque vamos a estar hablando con Desrai, la cantante de Two Brothers on the Fourth Floor, un grupo holandés que la rompió en los noventas. Aquellos fanáticos del Eurodance de esos años van a estar, como decimos en Argentina, chochos con esta entrevista. So, welcome Desrai, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your time.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me,
Oh,
Lautaro.
no, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. How are you there?
Yes, I'm very good. Yes, the life is beautiful. For of course, there are a lot of problems in the world, but I'm busy creating new things for myself. So that's why when I get energy,
Great,
yes.
great. You know, when I go to, for example, Spotify, one of the biggest platforms of music, what do you feel when I say that, for example, Dreams have 60 millions of downloads? You know, it's incredible that.
Wow.
What do you feel?
It's incredible. We never thought in the 90s that dreams still exist and that it has such a big impact on the World Wide Web. We in the 90s we didn't have the World Wide Web.
Yeah,
Later in the 90s, of course, but in the beginning, no. And we never thought that 60 million
yeah.
streams it's so much, it's so much, yeah.
Thank you so much. And new generation, you know, there's a new people, you know, 20 years, 25, well, 27 example, you know, with
Yeah,
this kind of music. That's amazing too.
yeah, it's a little bit cult music now, eh?
Uh,
For the younger people, the
yeah,
90s music is such a good feeling in giving, you know. And I think people who grow up with us
yeah,
are now parents and
yeah,
they have children who listen to the music. Yes.
exactly. Yeah, that's true. I want to know, you know, well, for example, in my personal opinion, I love when you start singing Never Alone, you know, I love that song, Never Alone.
Yeah.
When you say black and white people together, I love it. I love that.
Yes.
I love that
Because
that lyric.
it's it's very important that we all accept each other and love each other, and that's why "Never Alone" is such a beautiful song. And when I sing "Black and White,"
Yeah,
black and white dancing together,
I love.
side by side, where make things better. You're never alone, dancing together, side by side through stormy weather. You're never alone.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Yes.
I love it. Yeah, with all the energy. I want to know about your beginnings in those times. You know, it was easy for you.
No, it was not easy, but I was studying music school, and so I was performing with musician, with the bands, in the clubs with the band. I was performing with a lot of musician around me, and then they asked me to come and sing "Never Alone," the first single for me as Two Brothers on the Fourth Floor.
Oh, okay.
And well, immediately here in Holland, the song goes to number 2 on the playlist.
Wow.
There wasn't a video. Didn't have a video clip, so it was very quick to the top.
Yeah.
And my dream came true when we got success, because from a little child I wanted to sing, and I wanted to go on stage and perform and dance and sing as a little child. And now I was in the 20,
Yeah.
24, I think, 24 years. And my dream came true with of course, a lot of success and a lot of working, a lot of shows, and a very hectic time.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you say the music was your thing, but with 24 years, I thought, I think that it was very hard, because with 24 years, you want to go, outside with your friends. No, you have to work a lot. It's a different kind of life.
Yeah. 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 My friends are the musicians and the rappers of the group and the dancers. So I had a different life. When the family was having a party, or my friends at home having a party or have a birthday or something, I always have to work. So I was not a lot of time at home.
Yeah, I
know. It's also it's what my heart desires.
Yeah.
To go on stage to sing and to bring beautiful songs with a message, and give love on that way to the people. Yeah. And so I get a lot of energy out of work.
Of course, of course. What was being there working with these two guys, the brothers Boers? I want to know about that.
The two brothers, Martin and Bobby Boer, they are really two brothers, and they lived on the 4th floor with their mother at home when they started Two Brothers on the 4th Floor. So in the beginning, they asked me to sing the song, and I sang the song they told me. But I didn't met the rapper, D-Rock. I didn't met him yet. So he did his raps separate of me, and then the song was ready, and we meet each other. We met each other. Yeah. But there was a click, so it still is a good feeling with him, and he's like a brother to me. He's such a sweet guy, so we are very proud of each other, and still working together.
Wow, great,
on
fantastic.
special occasions. Yes.
Fantastic. That I want to know if you're, in your personal opinion, if you could go back in time, if you will change something of your professional career or not, maybe,
Well, no, I think as at one time I needed some space, so I quit Two Brothers on the 4th Floor. That was the end of the 90s, and I needed because I was graduated on school, on the music school, to sing jazz music. So for me, dance music is of course very nice, but I also needed experience on other spaces. So that's why I quit Two Brothers on the 4th Floor, and it was a hard time because nobody wanted me after I quit Two Brothers.
Wow.
So the record company, no, they don't want to work with me. So I had to make money, because the money is going out.
Yeah, I know.
And but it was a good time, to do different shows, to sing different music. And in 2006, they asked me to sing again with Two Brothers on the 4th Floor. So we started to perform again. And actually now I'm 30 years with the group. 30 years.
Wow. Congrats for that.
Yes, thank you. It's nice, but I also now I need different things, you know. And of course, the songs are fantastic, but I want to do more than singing Dreams and Never Alone, you
I
know, in my
understand.
life.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something I always think. You know, when I listen, for example, singers who had one hit wonder. You know, uh, 30 years singing the that hit and only that hit. I think it's not
Yeah.
something really good. You know,
Yeah.
so I understand you. I understand you.
I understand also the public, because they want to hear the song, because it's such a big, good song, you know, and it gives a lot of energy to people to believe in themselves, to believe in their dreams,
Yeah.
to make a wish come true, you know, that's very important. So now I have my own show with my own music, but I also, of course, sing Never Alone and Dreams, but I do it in a different way.
Okay.
So, like a kind of my own cover
Yeah.
of my own song, you know?
Your own style.
Uh, Other style of music, yes, but it's very nice to, yeah, to play a little bit with music, huh?
Nice. Well, you say you have new stuff, and I listen it, and I want to know about that. I want to that you tell to all the audience, to all the public, about your new stuff.
Yes. I have to say,
Yeah.
I worked 7 years on this album. This is my new album,
Dreams of Magic.
Dreams of Magic. Dreams of Magic. It's on Spotify, but not all the songs are on Spotify. So I have 3 more songs, and it is very big hits. I want to bring out in a few weeks.
Okay.
So then everything is on Spotify. But Dreams of Magic is actually, I believe, life is a little bit like magic. You can create your own dream life, you know.
I love
So
it.
I believe in the possibilities, and I believe in to think in a positive way instead of a negative way. And you know why? Because 2 years ago I got cancer. So I was thinking for myself, I have to do my dream life now. I have to make it now, because I don't have much time anymore in this life, you know. And maybe I live for 30 years or maybe 40, I don't know. But you have to make your dreams come true now. So do now what you desire. So I was thinking, who am I next besides two brothers on the fourth floor? Because I also have another different kind of music in my heart, you know?
Yeah.
And I started to write songs, and I've learned a lot of good writing in the last few years. And now I have my own album. I'm going to make a theater tour.
Great.
And I almost finished my book. So I've worked on a book for the last 2 years.
Wow.
And that book is called Dreams to Survive. And it goes, the story is my biography, but how I get into the music business, but also how do I go through the ups and downs of life, and where do I get my positive energy from. So it's for me important that I can inspire people to love life and love yourself. Yes.
Of course.
Everybody's got choices. Everybody's got a loose change. Me, I was standing on the corner, hands in my pockets, thinking nothing much that day.
And maybe, you know, it's an easy thing to think about that, you know, you must do the things that you love. But in this world, sometimes it's very hard. It's very hard because you say you have to work. It's all about money, those things.
Yeah.
If you have a family, or if you have some problems, you know, those ways. But it's so important. I think that I'm young. I'm still young, but
Yes,
the
yes.
times goes very fast.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think we all are creative people. So I was lucky to born here in the Netherlands. It's a very wealthy country, but there is also poorness. People who are poor. But I think if everybody, you and you and you, everybody has a talent for something. You know, for me it was singing,
Yeah.
and now a little bit writing and creating. But we are creative people, so think creative. If you are in the poorest country, or you don't have always, there are a lot of people who are living in poorness, you know, and you don't have to, you can decide where you were born. So, yeah. So, how can we make the best out of it then? It's to be creative and to realize that positivity is very strong thing.
Yeah.
So you can create more in life if you want. Yeah.
I totally agree. If you want something, you have to go for that, you know, in a positive way, and do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
But I say also, because 2 years ago I didn't know that I almost finished my book now.
Yeah.
You know, it is 2 years ago. So I worked on it step by step. Don't think, but be creative and make steps, little steps, and don't think, oh, it must be ready now or something. No, do something and make little steps, and then you will see that you can really create something for yourself.
Yeah, that's.
And you in those steps you meet people, because if you are positive thinking, there are coming good people on your way and good chances. There are chances in life. So that's my message for everybody.
Well, you know, I recommend, I'm going to put on the description of this video the link of your website. I recommend all the people here go to listen this new album, because I really like it. You have you still have amazing voice, you know. So I recommend 100%. Did you travel to South America?
South America, yes. Not in your country, I guess.
No, I think that you traveled to Peru or Bolivia.
Peru, yes, Peru.
Yeah.
But Peru, we came a few times, yes.
Did you like it?
Very nice, yes. Very beautiful country, beautiful people, very loving people. Yeah, it was a great experience, yeah.
Fantastic. You know, there's a lot of fans of Eurodance music in Peru.
Yeah.
It's incredible. They love techno. They love techno.
Love techno, yes. Yeah. Techno Peru.
Exactly. Well, I really appreciate all this time. I thank you very much for this opportunity. You know, how I say it, I am a big fan of your music, so it's a pleasure for me to have this opportunity.
Thank you, Arturo.
Toch?
Arturo, eh?
Lautaro, Lautaro.
Lautaro, Lautaro.
Well,
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Lautaro.
it's like an Italian, you know?
Yes, a little bit Italian. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well,
yeah.
I want to say I wish everybody good health, lots of love, creative ideas, a good life, and wonderful friends around you. That's very important.
Of course.
And good music.
Of course that. I wish you the best. I know that you had I times, so I wish you the best. I cross fingers for your
Thank you.
success. I really love it.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and have a nice day there. Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye
Mwah.
to everybody.
Bye
Mwah.
bye.